Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of One Big Thing. Kurt Goulding here, and today's One Big Thing is hurry up and wait. The markets just aren't going anywhere. Dees corn is stuck in a 20-cent trading range of $4.80 to $5, and Jan beans are trading $13 to $13.50. Now corn really seems more poised for a potential breakout to the downside to potentially maybe $4.65 and maybe $4.50. The reality is that demand just isn't very good. And if farmers pick up their selling, that could drive the prices lower. Now, one piece of potential demand is we're getting relief in the river system. Barge freight's going down. Potentially, FOB offers could become competitive. So, we need to look at the spreads while the opportunity is there. The Dees March, 15.5 cents. Interest, 8.5. It's returning a 5.5 cent storage for those 3 months. Remember, an empty bin pays no storage. And if we wait till July, where the carry's 30 cents, less 13.5 cents interest, it nets us 16.5 cents of storage. And then we've got potential basis gains, because June, July is when basis peaks. If it were me, I'd hold my cash grain and sell those July futures. Now beans, they're in a different world. They do have some demand showing up there. China starting to buy a little bit more. Not massive amounts, but they're there every week buying a little bit. However, if farmers were to just say, I'm sick and tired of this, and they just dump, we could push Jan down to the 1270 level. However, the demand for meal and oil is quite good. World governments love to subsidize things, and 50% or more of the cost of biodiesel is being subsidized. So soybean oil's got very strong demand. Price is not an issue. And then Argentina's got weather and political and financial issues, so their crushing is way down. And the U.S. is picking up that meal export business. So looking at the spreads in the soybeans, it's interesting that the Nov Jan is out to 23.5. That's quite interesting given a relatively tight carryout and underlying demand and the potential for, a pretty good run-up if we have any spring weather issues. But we're getting 5.5 cents return to storage for 2 months in that Nov Jan. Could take them clear to May, but when you start thinking about going beyond May, you're going to have a tough time even covering interest. So I'd be a seller of May at $13.50. There's nothing new in the wars going on around the world, but keep your eyes on those headlines, because that really drives the market. And just some advice, don't go home short on Fridays, but do stay nimble, cool, and until next time, happy trading.